this is what you're getting yourself into. Alright, so this is for the tree. And so then, let's see if I can light up these cables here. So you've got these cables coming down from each strand. So you've got strand number 1. Let me find my finger here. Oh crap. See, a fun thing about this hobby. Oh boy. So there's number 2. Dang, dog, shut the heck up. What the heck happened here? I actually have a strand that's not hooked up. Well, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Okay, so start number 2. So strands all the way going down here and going into this box here. This is called enclosure or demarcation enclosure, whatever. Alright, and then in here we have the controller. So the controller is the one on the right with the little screen on it, and then the expansion board. So the controller will do, this one is the F16 version 3 or F16 V3 with a deal there is the expansion board, and then this can have one more expansion board on it. You can see on the website there, but and then in order to power all that, there was a spider. You have the power supplies, scraps. Oh, look, there's my cable. You're not really supposed to do this. Sometimes it can blow things out, but I take risks. Alright, and we have light. Sweet. Alright. Okay. So power supplies. I have 2 in here. Right there. So there's the power supplies that are powering both the controllers and the lights. So you've got power coming in on one end here, power, 2 powers going out on this end, because each controller or each board in there, the controller and the expansion board, are going to take 2. So I think whatever. So yeah, 2 per board. So it's like 8 strands. 8 strands are powered through one, 8 strands are powered through the other, another 8, another 8 kind of thing. Alright. And this is what I'm using to, these are older boards, but these are the relay boards that I have, controlling the regular strands that are like in these boxes. You can't control, you're not going to be able to control individually, like the individual lights, but you can control the strands. So I've got, the present boxes here. So this is the 4 channel board here, so 4 different strands. And this is Ethernet cable, but it's really being used for serial data, if that makes sense. My setup is pretty convoluted. The way that I have it hooked up, it's just where I'm at. I don't suggest this to just anybody. These pies here are acting like controllers. So that relay board that I showed you is connected to the pins on the Raspberry Pi. Now this, I'm going to be changing this up because it's really hard to, every year I have to go and disconnect all of these to put all this away and then come back and connect each one individually. I have it all documented, so it's not too hard for me now, but it's a pain. So I'm going to be simplifying it. But yeah, I've got 2 of them in here that are acting like controllers, because each Pi can reasonably control 16 channels. So 4 of those 4-channel boards. All right. But yeah, all these cables coming down, spaghetti mess. And the tree is supported on the bottom with the trampoline frame, and the trampoline frame is supported into the ground with rebar stakes. Those are held on by the U-bolts. Tried to do this at dark while I was out moving the cars back, but whatever. So anyhow, just thought I'd show you a few things.